Hey everybody, welcome again to another episode of Just for Fun Gaming. My name is Jonathan Rodriguez, otherwise known as Azzy, your host this evening. And with me as always is my friend Nicholas Murga, otherwise known as Roy.
Um,
And we're going to be watching the Nintendo Direct that's airing today.
yeah.
Oh, it's going to be roughly 50 minutes of content.
Oh
See
yeah.
what's going on. Um, what's your bet on who's going to be revealed as the next Smash character? I'm going to guess... I mean, honestly, Waluigi is kind of a safe bet. It's a character that everybody's been asking for. He's never been in sports games.
Nah, I don't. I have no prediction. Like I know everybody wants to see Crash Bandicoot in it, but if he's in it, then I'll be surprised. But at the same time, I don't need 20 minutes, 30 minutes of Smash. Just show me the character. Just show me the character. Move on. Okay. Don't waste this 50-minute stream because, to be honest, at this point, Nintendo needs to start showing some games for me to jump back on the Nintendo bandwagon. Because right now,
True.
I'm not like you had What was it like? It was Animal Crossing, then the Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, and that's been pretty much it for Nintendo games.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Although, to be honest, there is a little part of me that's hoping that we do get a little bit of actual Animal Crossing content, not like holiday content. Like, there were so many rumors about being able to like start a farm and there being a cafe. I designed my island to actually include those things, and nothing. Just one holiday event to another holiday event. It's oh look, there's new fish. No, thank you.
Yeah.
1 minute, 1 minute till.
Don't be like Sony, taking about 5 more minutes before the stream start. That's it.
Oh, you know we get the digital event version of like intermissions or
hold
like.
hold on. We got something.
Oh, here we go.
Am I ahead of you?
I think it's just a little bit, but I got something now.
Is there music there for you? I say, hold on. Think about it.
Turn that down a little bit so I can hear you.
All right, there we go.
One day,
See,
Pyra just disappeared.
part of me wants to just like bite the bullet and try these games because these games are made by the guy who made Xenogears, and if you have been following our videos, you know how much I love Xenogears and want a remake for it. But it's like, but these are spiritual successors. It's not the same.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, what is this? Fire Emblem or Xenoblade?
This is Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Find her anywhere.
Okay.
They had just released or on the precipice of releasing
It was as if she
a
vanished
remastered
from the face
version
of all rest,
with extra content and like a post game.
without a trace.
Apparently, it has amazing music.
I'll find you, whatever it takes.
Wait, is that his voice? Little Bishaman guy with
This is where
the
you were.
deep as fuck, like Scottish voice or something?
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh, god damn it.
Ah, jeez.
Enough.
I do like the fake outs though.
It's gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave
God
it to
damn
me.
it, man.
Behold the power of the ages!
I like the fake outs though. That was good.
Smash Fire!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominence Revolt! Blazing End!
That's genius. You're pretty much owning them. And these are
British
seasoned
accent, that's for sure.
fighters.
Pushovers!
God damn, man. Alright, now, so what is this gonna be? 30 minutes more?
Talk about a
We'll
tight
see.
spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
She's gone Super Saiyan.
Were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through. Lightning, faster. Photone. Ray of punishment. Chromata. Foresight.
Is this one of the Echo characters, or is this just like a different skin?
You got me. I never played these games, so.
Right here.
Oh well, they
You two can swap between each.
with this version of the game they created a class of characters called Echo characters, which is what like Dr. Mario is, or Ken as opposed to Ryu.
Quite the spectacle, aren't
They have slight variations, but are
Is that
effectively
Panzer
the same
Dragoon?
character.
I've missed this.
No, that's the stage.
Oh, okay. That's what I was saying. Is that from Panzer?
The concept.
Friends are here.
No, this is still from
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade Chronicles. Like the premise of the game is that humanity lives on the back of these massive creatures, and the world is like a sea of clouds.
Nailed it.
Sure did. Witness.
It's like they definitely went for the fan service rather than going for the main character.
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Boo.
Who doesn't love a girl with a split personality disorder?
What a fake out.
But hey, it's over and done now. We can move on, right?
Better
I'm
be.
Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However,
You know, it's been
we haven't
529
been able to
days since
present
their
a
last
Direct
Nintendo
in this
Direct.
style for some time.
Has it really?
Yeah.
I'm happy to share this
Like a
Nintendo
full
Direct with
Direct, you
all
mean, not like the
today.
mini
Yeah,
ones.
the full.
Okay.
We appreciate your continued
Well, you know we got
support.
Blizzard's thing coming up this weekend. I'm not sure if you wanted to do that too.
We'll see.
Okay.
That one's
Don't-
probably gonna be a bit more disjointed.
Just saw was the reveal
Yeah,
trailer
isn't that on the
of
weekend?
newest fighter in the Super Smash
Yeah.
Brothers
Yeah, I
Ultimate
probably
game,
won't be able to do it.
Pyra and Mithra. They originally
It's
appeared
okay.
in the Xenoblade Chronicles
This
series
one came as a
as
shocker
wrestlers
tomorrow,
2-on-1
yesterday. So I was like, oh, we could do that tomorrow.
to see
I'm
their
off.
moveset in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll
Okay,
stay
so
tuned
next month.
just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay, better be some. Uh-oh, Fall Guys. Yeah.
I love the snap.
Oh, wait, unless it's a Smash character.
It's still a fun game,
I still play
but
it.
it's a fun straining game. And it's mostly really fun when you're playing with friends.
Stumble toward greatness when
Some,
Fall Guys Ultimate
Nintendo
Knockout
skins?
comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Probably.
Comes out in the summer. Yeah, got a ways to go.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system
Oh.
is destroyed.
Okay. Outer Wilds.
Venture into the vast reaches of space
Jesus.
to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
I think this was on Game Pass. I never tried it out.
The sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will
Reminds me of,
reset, allowing you to
Majora's
continue
Mask.
exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Yeah, that's Majora's Mask, except
By repeating
blown
these
out of
cycles,
proportions. Instead of
you'll
just the
gradually
town being
unravel the
destroyed by a
mysteries
falling
hidden in
moon,
the universe.
the entire galaxy is destroyed.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
But is it like
Put your sleuthing
legitimately
skills to the
20
test
minutes? Because
in
like a
two
gaming
classic
session
murder
is like
mystery
2 hours or
games.
so.
Famicom Detective
Average
Club, The
gaming
Missing
session, you know
Heir,
what I mean.
and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system.
I played a game
Suspense,
like this. It was called the
drama,
Nonori game.
and twists and turns await
Mhm.
at every corner.
I'm not big
I mean, it was
into
fun at the time.
yeah, I'm not too big into visual novel games, but Doki Doki Universe, try that one out. You'll love it. It's free.
A wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
Well, I do
But
like
that's
how
not the only taste
they're
to crack.
animated. Like, it seems like it would be like a Phoenix Wright Ace Detective kind of thing, where like there's very little animation. It's very much.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together
that
these
look?
chilling conundrums. Can you
Get to the
figure out who
games!
the culprit is before it's too late?
No offense, I have no hate for visual novels. They ain't for me.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club:
second one's
Girl
The
Who
Ring.
Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch.
Who
May
still has a
14th.
VCR?
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
All right.
A
I
new
thought it was gonna
age
be like
of
a regular
battles
thing.
begins.
That I always have to be drinking something in our videos.
Just a little heads up. If the video recording messes up, blame it on me.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Musha?
No. God, it had Nobunaga.
Samurai Warriors? Mizuhide Akechi.
No. Wouldn't mind another Samurai Warriors game.
I wonder if this is.
Yep, there it is.
I'm wondering if this is like. There we go.
All right, cool.
Okay.
The latest entry in the
I'm a fan.
Samurai
Like, they're
Warriors
fun
franchise is
for
coming
a
to
short period of
Nintendo
time.
Switch.
Not something I'd play
Dive
for
into
like
the history of the
weeks
Sengoku
on end,
period
or like
as
probably
the
get through
series
once
now
and be
shines
done.
the
But
spotlight
it's fun
on
that,
Nobunaga
for
Oda
the
and
time being.
Mizuhide Akechi.
I remember playing that. Well, I think on PS2 it was called Dynasty Warriors, but I love playing the hell out of that demo.
Dynasty Warriors
In
is
Samurai
about
Warriors
the Romance
5,
of the Three Kingdoms.
slashing its way onto
Samurai
Nintendo
Warriors
Switch,
is more about the
summer
Sengoku
2021.
Jidai.
Something like that.
Although I didn't like,
Vast world
they were
of
showing
body
fairly
art
regular
veterans.
people. When I remember Samurai Warriors
After
having
20 long years,
like
Legend of Mana
Oh,
featuring
Legend of
fantastic
Mana.
people who like
HD
wielded
graphics is
6
coming
swords
to
at
Nintendo
once.
Switch.
Oh.
You'll set off on a journey
that's
to
cute.
find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters. each
Go by
on their own
yourself.
personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
Seen a lot of RPGs.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Okay.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Cool. Whoa, what is this? Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah. You're gonna do a review for that game too, aren't you?
This time.
Alright.
Probably not. Don't get me wrong, they're fun games. And this one you get a doggo. That's always great. But I decided early on, like before we even like started this channel, that I was gonna review things that I at least had a vague interest in. If it was a genre that I already had,
Okay.
like,
Yeah, I threw that one
that I was
up for
already
you.
kind of dismissive of, then there was no real point for me to try and like struggle through it.
Yeah, I just threw up there because I figured
My
that would have been a
advantages
game
are
you
my-
like.
My advantages come when I'm at least at the beginning. I'm enthused about whatever the hell I'm talking about.
It's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers.
Sometimes that bites me in the butt, like the current game that I'm working on. That the review will be out soon. TM.
The review for that game is on hiatus.
I mean,
You can do
it's
it.
happening. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mostly out of spite, but it's gonna happen.
Go rampage somewhere else.
You listen to me now.
This kind of This kind of looks good. I hadn't played the demo yet.
Yeah, I mean,
The rampage.
Monster Hunter is a fun game, and especially if you can have even one friend with you to enjoy the game with you. But for me, once you've defeated a monster,
We're here to offer assistance.
it's like, yay, we finally defeated this guy. It's like, all right, now to reset and kill him 20 more times.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'm not that interested in doing that.
Ooh, the Rise controller.
That is pretty.
That was the
That is
latest
pretty.
trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom.
All right, come on, keep rolling.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
Okay, we knew that.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Mario Golf, baby.
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Super Rush.
Study the wind and terrain.
I don't care. I'm
Take
excited.
your time
Oh,
to
yes.
think things through. Then swing.
I got my Mario Tennis. I got my Mario
Golfing with familiar
Golf now.
Mushroom Kingdom
I'm good.
characters on courses
I'll take Mario.
with
I'll take
lush,
Mario
natural
Tennis.
scenery.
It's
Mario
already out.
Golf.
It's already out.
In any of his forms.
Use features on the greens,
No, I'm just saying,
a
like,
shot gauge
I'll
to see
play
how your
Mario
shot will
Tennis
curve
like
through
all
the
day long,
slopes.
but
and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
I'm not a fan of golf in any of his forms. That's
These
okay.
features can help you
Hey,
ace
man.
your shots.
Hot Shots Golf will change your mind.
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls.
I figured it.
Smiling hurts.
Yeah, I figured they would use motion controls.
Gently swing the controller to have
Oh,
your
yeah,
character
definitely.
swing in the game.
Trying to
letting you
recapture that
easily
Wii energy.
Enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Oh, you fighting?
Top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this
What's
one,
happening?
Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn.
Oh, so I guess you got to run to the ball.
At the same time, then you'll race through the
Oh,
course to reach
okay.
your ball.
That I'd have
Hit it
fun
on the
Yeah.
doing.
track to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a
That makes it
Mii
like
character,
Mario Golf
you'll
/Mario
start out as a
Kart.
rookie and
Yeah,
develop your
this is
golfing
kind of like
skills.
Story mode.
Various
Tennis
motion
had a story mode too. It
Level up
wasn't
with
bad.
Experience points earned during matches. Then allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character.
Hey man, don't be hating because I like Mario
You can also
sports
use your
games
Mii
more than the
to
Mario franchise main
Heighten
title
golfing
franchise
skills
games.
when Mario Golf
June
Super Rush
25th.
No, it's
swings
not
on
that, man. It's
Nintendo
just the
Switch,
notion of a
June
story
25th.
mode in a
Pre-orders
golf
begin on
game.
Nintendo
Don't
eShop
hate.
After this presentation.
What's the story? Well, I whacked my
The
ball.
latest game in the
Now it's
Mario
over
Golf
there.
series
We're
adds
gonna
new
go catch up
gameplay
to
for
it.
multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo
Also,
Switch
why is
headlines.
Mario invited to Mario Golf? I didn't see him.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
All right, what we got?
Return to the
some
unforgiving
more
world
indie
of
titles.
Pandora
Tales of the
and
Borderlands.
from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese
Oh.
and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of
I
cash.
still haven't played it, so you go figure. We were talking about it last week. It was,
This game
you're
will
trying to
have
tell me
all
something.
5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have it on PlayStation and PC. I don't need to get it on the Switch, but it's cool that it's available for people that have a Switch.
Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands
Slowly but
launches on
surely,
Nintendo
they're
Switch,
like
March
the current
24.
Telltale is trying to re-release their titles.
32 of Capcom's
Yeah.
most beloved arcade classics.
But
are
I
coming to
honestly feel like,
Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or
If you were to
difficulty,
rank all
and select
the
from a variety
Telltale
of display
titles, that
options
would
to
rank
relive
third.
that sweet arcade
Like
goodness.
right behind
Get 1943, the Battle of
The Wolf
Midway
Among
for
Us
free,
and
then purchase
The
game
Walking
packs
Dead.
or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a
Stadium
big fan of this
launches today.
Capcom games up on this list.
Brains.
What is it?
As a zombie,
Oh,
you just
Stubbs
can't
the
get
zombie.
enough. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies.
Just give me Zombies Ate My Neighbors remake.
Sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait,
Okay.
aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire
That's-
city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Mortal Kombat?
As the crass beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to
Did
the
you play
top
the
to
original?
save the world.
I never played any of them.
Hey, not so fast.
Oh, there was only one other game.
To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves.
What is this?
Study
What?
your tactics carefully to gain the
Yo,
upper
this
hand in
thing
combat.
turned into like so many different genres
You'll
of
have access
games.
to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before
It's
each
very
round.
reminiscent of like the Yakuza series in that way,
Fate of
where
the
like
world is at
shit
stake.
is just all
So
over the
get ready to
place.
kick some
It's hard to like nail it down
blades
as
out that you
one
can
genre.
Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch.
Is that the
August
bike from
27th.
Kira?
At this point, it could have been anything.
Oh, it is the third one. I
Exterminate
thought there were
demons
only.
in hell.
Oh,
Heaven?
whatever.
What is this?
As above,
Neon
I
white.
mean,
so below.
sure, why not?
Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Is that Spike? Yeah, that's Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
I can tell I'm a little bit ahead of you on the stream.
Just a little bit. Like a few seconds.
Yeah. So, is this like a card game kind of deal?
Kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on
Mirror's
yourself.
edgy.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
That's so kind of cool.
I didn't like the card-based battle system from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I thought I'd like this one.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white. Coming to Nintendo
designs
Switch
are cool, though.
Winter 2021.
Yeah.
The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon,
No, you're not.
aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backup. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat.
This is
vision,
not a game that's meant for
super
us.
breath,
Am I gonna say anything? No, I'm gonna let it roll.
an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends,
Somebody,
Lantern
there's an
Warriors
audience
and
for
Towns,
this.
We fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's
Thought Harley
never
Quinn was gonna
dull
smack her
moment
for a
at
minute.
High school. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it.
I haven't watched the cartoon for this, so I wouldn't know this.
Nice.
There's
Yeah,
a cartoon for this?
I'm pretty sure there's a cartoon.
There's a cartoon for this?
Pretty sure.
This has very Winx Club kind of vibe to it. Trying to hit that demographic. Girls can play video games too. It's like, yeah, but girls also
gotta
enjoy
make
the
sure
same
no one
games as
figures
boys.
out our
Like, you
secret
don't have to
identities.
necessarily pander to them
Don't
this
say,
hard.
hey, like I said,
DC
this
Superhero
you know,
Girls Team
this
Power
might be for
heroically
people that
sourced
actually
for
watch the
Nintendo
show.
Switch,
So
June 4th.
I'm not gonna hate on it.
Oh, I understand. I just
Ready to
obviously
juice
this is
cannons and
not for me.
prepare
I'm sure
for
there's an
battle.
audience for it.
Plants vs Zombies. Yep.
Oh,
Interesting. We're getting
this
more
actually kind of looks like a game I would enjoy.
Yeah, we're getting more EA titles now. I'm liking it. Oh damn! Coming out pretty soon. It's funny. I got this game for I got this game for Isaac, but I don't think he ever played it. Complete edition. Yeah. I think when it first came out, it was like early access.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a
Miitopia.
quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
The Dark
Glam
Lord
up your
Stan.
wigs and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Oh damn! They're fighting each other.
Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds
So-
pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
RPG that utilizes the Mii's and incorporates some systems that you might see in a Persona title.
Super
Oh,
okay.
Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
No.
Super Mario
Oh,
Brothers 35th
damn Luigi
anniversary
over there.
What I
themed
wanted.
items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
That's cute.
So place them however and wherever you'd like.
It's not gonna make me cave. I'm not gonna keep playing this.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
No, it's definitely not gonna bring me back to it either.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches
Okay, that's
February
like next-
25th.
I think there's next Tuesday, ain't it?
After downloading it, Super Mario
No,
Brothers
Thursday,
items
Thursday.
will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Something like that.
I don't know. I
Keep
can't.
an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary event.
Yeah, speaking of which,
Please wait a bit longer for their release.
35 years of
Speaking of
Zelda.
which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
I just got the chills. It better be Bayonetta 3. Nope.
Bravely Default.
No. I don't know. It's getting pretty intense.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords. Never.
Will answer for its crimes today.
Oh, Octopath Traveler sequel.
Probably.
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
I actually forgot to reference this game when we were talking about Xenogears back then, because this is very reminiscent to the visual style that that game employed. High fidelity sprites, 3D environments. My only thing though is that like it offered you the freedom to pick up the party members as you saw fit, but they really didn't. Their stories really didn't mesh.
Project Triangle.
It felt very disjointed that way.
Far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
He got.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location
So you got
and their equipped weapons.
tactics.
The range can be extended by attacking from higher
Gameplay,
ground with
tactics,
weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain
I have the
other
high ground.
elements to gain the upper hand. An
I mean, it
enemy
looks pretty cool.
outflanked
It's
is
over, Anakin.
susceptible not only to your initial
Oh,
attack,
yeah.
but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
The last tactics game I really played was the Dark Crystal one that came out.
To send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
We win.
I had a lot of fun with the recent Fire Emblem.
Casting ice magic
I
on
know.
the flames
Never
to
played
create
'em.
water terrain. Then
That was my
electrify the
second
area
Fire
with
Emblem game, and I
lightning
enjoyed that one. This most recent one way more than the initial.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before.
Please
taking
forgive
action.
the sound of dog.
Yeah,
I do live in a menagerie.
Like I said, this is kind of a first kind of
Throughout
deal,
the
kind of
story, you
making
will
this
be
video.
faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations.
So forgive if the
Utility,
quality of the
morality,
quality of video over here is kind of
Collectively,
blurry.
Your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly.
Really like
Do
the
we or
art.
Don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical
which,
decisions that may determine the
knew I had
fates
some
of
water.
nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies!
Oh,
His
that's
hand was
cool.
forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
I always like choices in my story.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022.
Come on,
Please
just
be
say
on
it's
the lookout
Octopath
for
Traveler
more
2.
information
Come on
in
now.
the future.
Well, it can't be
After this
Octopath
presentation,
Traveler because
a
there's
demo version of this
cast of
game
8.
will be available to download on Nintendo.
Quad
eShop.
path.
Yeah, but say Quadropath.
Conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward
Quadro.
to hearing your responses on the demo.
Okay, so the demo's out after
Please
this.
Look forward to future updates
Oh,
on
sweet.
this brand new tactical
Jump on that.
RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Better be headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
It looks some Star Wars.
Star Wars. Is this a post EA contract Star Wars game?
I'm gonna see what it is. You know, anything Star Wars, I'm in. Clone Wars? Star Wars Hunters. That's it? That's all you give me? Come on.
Star Wars Hunters
right.
is a competitive.
I'm gonna say it's a
online
battle
game set
royale.
between episodes 6 and 7.
Okay.
Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
It's a battle royale game.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're getting the little EA games coming to the Switch.
Love battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
Yeah, damn it, what is this, dodgeball?
Yeah, it looks like dodgeball.
Hey, look, I'd rather play that than.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Damn.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
You're out.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
Okay. Might check that out.
Yeah. Something new.
The fight for
Like,
survival starts now.
Can't think of a dodgeball video game at all.
Hang on tight, cause you're all going to play
Yeah.
a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped.
I was
in an
thinking, it's
underwater
like, is
theme
this
park. The
Danganronpa?
12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet. Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo
So
and teaming up
confused.
with the group to
Yeah.
overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey?
This
the
is
battle
looking
for
weird.
survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Okay.
It's kind of weird seeing these cutesy characters.
Oh, the physical release of Hades.
The critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards.
Can I get it on
Is
PlayStation?
getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch.
Man, stop crying.
This
Play it
version
on
comes
Switch.
with a couple of extras to assist
Or
you
your
in
I ain't
PC.
crying. I just want trophies. I just want
First is a
trophies.
PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb.
I need to play this
Known
game.
for his
I
work
still
on
haven't played
previous
it.
Supergiant titles like Transistor and
I want. I'm in the same boat. Like Cameron has been talking about it nonstop since he started playing it, and I'm really interested in the story.
Ghosts and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for
All right,
the first time.
we about to hit that 40-minute mark. Y'all better come out with some bangers.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden, whatever.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Yeah, Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action
It's cool.
Ninja Gaiden
They
Master
got this collection. But do I want to rage on my Switch?
Yeah, exactly. Like after playing through the first Ninja Gaiden game when like its first when it first burst back onto the scene, I felt no desire to play anymore.
See, they could have done this so much better. He would have opened the show, and if he would have been a Smash character, I would have been happy with that.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
To fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including
full harem of
game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
I don't want to.
Bayonetta 3, please. Bayonetta 3, please.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Why? Why? Unless this is like the lead up to Breath of the Wild 2, then I'll be kind of happy.
Possibly.
You're gonna just cut the snare drum at the end there. All right.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
We know. You better bring it.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 heroes of light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Cool.
The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts
What's the point
and
of
Goblins
releasing the
series
trailer
comes to
after
life.
the presentation?
As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash
You bet.
weapons,
They better
spells,
have something
and
big.
skills to battle monsters across challenging
Unless it was a
stages
long
within the
trailer.
game.
They really need to show something.
Local co-op play is also
Yeah,
available
that's
for
like
the
they-
first time. Help
All right,
Arthur in his
Nintendo,
quest
you
with
got
one of
what?
3 supporting characters.
20
I'm
minutes.
actually kind of surprised
Tell-
he's not on Smash Brothers yet.
Yeah, you got 20 minutes. Give me
Ghosts and
Bayonetta
Goblins
3,
Resurrection launches
Metro Prime
February
4,
25th.
or Breath of the Wild 2. Come on now.
Available on
That's
Nintendo
it.
eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists. Each
That's a
with their own
franchise
stories.
that I've always
The addition of
seen
the
in
playable
passing
protagonist fuse,
in my like
new
years
gameplay
going to
features,
like
exhilarating
Funko
battles,
Land,
and a new scenario
EB
for the
Games, and
protagonists
GameStop as
themselves.
like
Saga Frontier
Babbage's.
Remastered is an adventure not to be missed.
Babbage's.
Game
Like
launches
I would
April
see
15th.
Saga Frontier like mixed in with
Apex Legends
the
is
original
storming onto the
PSX
Nintendo
games,
Switch
but
system.
never
This free-to-play battle
gave
royale
it a
features
try.
growing roster of powerful contenders named
Oh,
Legends,
I
strategic
could
combat,
care less.
cross-platform play,
What?
and
Come
more.
on now.
All
Apex
players
is
on
good,
Nintendo
man.
Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin
And
and 30 free levels for the season 8
it's just
Mayhem
not
Battle Pass.
it's just not the type of game for me. That's
Plus,
all.
For the first 2
More
weeks
power
after
to you if you
launch,
like it.
earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch.
I like
Fight for fortune,
Overwatch.
fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
All right.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
A little bit more. Okay.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer
Okay.
of The Legend of Zelda series.
Here we go.
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel
Okay.
to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Yeah.
For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Give me Wind
Please
Waker.
take a look.
Twilight Princess. Something.
They already gave us Twilight Princess.
They did? On the Switch?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
Twilight Princess.
No, Skyward Sword. Nah, no thanks.
could have sworn.
What's up with them lips?
No, I'm thinking you thinking of something else. No, they're not. It's Twilight Princess is not on the Switch. I'm about to say, I would have been all over that.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Oh.
This game originally released in
I stand
2011
corrected.
on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con
Look at them
controllers.
titty jiggle physics.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
You
The
know, to
Joy-Con
be
controller
honest with
in
you,
your
I think
left
Isaac would
is
like
the
this
shield.
game.
By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After
Cool.
mulling over
I
how
ain't
to
gotta use
assign
these
different
motion
gameplay
controls.
elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on.
I fucked up. That guy
Specially
was.
designed Joy-Con
That guy didn't want to die.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword,
Those-
while the left
those are pretty.
features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation
But
of the
do I
Master
need
Sword
Joy-Cons?
itself.
What if you're left-handed?
We hope that people who played
But what if
the
you're
original
left-handed?
game on Wii and those
Gotta
playing
start
for the
learning
first
how to
time
use
will
that
enjoy
right hand.
discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Come on, give me Wind Waker.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con
Wait,
controllers
you
will
can't play
launch
Wind
the
Waker on the
game's
Switch
release
either?
date at
No.
your local retailers.
Wind Waker and
Many
Twilight
of you may
Princess were
already
never
know
on the
this, but
Switch.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward
They were on
Sword
Wii
was
U.
the last original console game prior to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of the Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Alright.
That's where that item came from?
Alright.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I think this might be it.
I'm a little bit behind
Well,
you, so we'll see.
What did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement
Alright,
for today.
one more
Please take a
game.
look at this.
Okay, blow us away.
Splatoon.
Soon, yeah.
But wait, what if this was on this rumored Switch Pro? What if it's Monster Hunter Splatoon?
Yeah, I feel like this isn't gonna be your regular Splatoon. This is gonna be like an adventure game. Oh, the train's on time.
Where are we going with this?
A Splatoon MMO.
I'm feeling like this. They can't pull all this off on Switch. Splatoon 3, okay. Can I play without motion controls? Alright, who fought it?
Someone's got the bubble guts.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright. Yeah.
Is there an after credit scene?
No, that's it, buddy. That is it. That is it. Yeah.
I mean...
So... Fucking Nintendo, man. You know the last time we seen the Bayonetta 3, Breath of the Wild, and Metroid Prime was back in 2017, I think.
Was it 2017, not 2019?
Was it 2019? Hold on, let's see.
It might feel like it was 2017.
What was it? All I gotta do is pull up the video. Nope, 2017. For Bayonetta 3. I'm not sure about the other ones. Hold on, Metroid. 2017. So yeah, I was right. 2017 is the last time we've seen these damn games. I don't even think they're gonna come out at this point. It's been what, almost freaking 4 years.
Nintendo feels like... Newsflash, the concept of the console war is a fallacy, really. Especially with this generation. You might say that Sony is winning out, but Microsoft is playing their own game and Nintendo's playing their own game. And it feels like no matter what is going on with Microsoft and Sony, Nintendo is always a success in its own regard. And yet it never seems like they feel like they need to actually do anything with that. That's the sad part. It feels like Nintendo has a monopoly over like the family-friendly section of games, and because of that, they don't have that. Like, they don't have a big push to come out with like things that are going to grab people's attention. They have their audience; it's established, and they can just keep like. How many times are these Nintendo Directs just like chock full of these indie-esque titles. And not that you can't get some golden gooses
Hold
out of
on.
those, but
Okay, there we go. I don't know what
we
happened.
were waiting for a showstopper in this presentation that was never going to come.
Yeah, sadly.
Like, to even address, it's like, hey, I see you see this title that I have going on here and this like Zelda shirt, and you're hoping for something else, but we ain't got that for you. Here's Skyward Sword. I don't care. The best thing out of that presentation for me was Quadropath Traveler.
Nah, it wasn't even the real name, but whatever. Sadly,
That's what we're calling it. They don't have a real name for it yet either.
Yeah.
But it looked good. Like, I don't typically jump out there into tactics type games because they tend to be a bit slower. But I really liked the story elements that they were pushing and the mechanism of choice that they had going in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you're like the business strategy for Nintendo. Yes, they have their audience, but at this point, you're trying to sell. You gotta sell me games that I want to play this year. Animal Crossing is not gonna drag me out.
Hey, you're gonna be playing Mario Golf. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that was probably the only biggest thing of the show. Hold on, damn.
So we each have our favorites, and our favorites are something different. No More Heroes 3 looked fucking crazy. First curse of the video.
Well, almost made it. But yeah, I mean, you had the games in the back burner. Where are they? Metroid Prime 4, Bayonetta 3, Breath of the Wild 2. What has happened?
Yep.
About to say,
is it just me, or did this most recent Mario game just kind of like fly over everyone's heads? It came out, it didn't seem like it had any kind of fanfare ahead of time, and the reviews are okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not a big Mario guy unless it's the sports, but
well, if you catch me on TikTok, one of my only 8 videos is me saying that Mario games get the benefit of nostalgia. They shake things up with like a new gimmick each time, kind of like the Pokemon games, and they float on that nostalgia factor. Otherwise, like each Mario game is kind of very similar to the previous one. It's like, oh, this one you can possess people. This one messes with gravity. It's like Ratchet and Clank did that whole like small planet gravity shit like years ago. But now it's the big thing because it's Mario.
Right? God. So disappointed. You know.
Now Mario's a furry and no one seems to care. He's honestly been a furry for years.
Bowser's Fury you're talking about?
Yeah, it's like the main hook of that is that it's Mario in a cat suit.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of disappointed with this. You know, I just didn't get the games that needed to be shown. You know, we got Mario Golf, though, Super Golf or whatever, Super Rush, I think is what it's called. I don't know, can't remember.
Speed Golf.
That was the mode. That was the mode. The actual title, I think it was called Mario Golf Super Rush.
I feel like the best we got out of this presentation is how many times it punked us. Like it punked us at the beginning, and then it punked us towards the end, where it's like, oh, it's Splatoon, but it's like, but wait, is this like an open world Splatoon? Is it like a MMO Splatoon? No, it's just regular Splatoon.
Damn.
You got more customization options. You got different weapons, but it looked like the gameplay was just the same as always. Okay. It's like we came into this. It's like, all right, Nintendo, you go knock us out the park, right? You know, knock us out the park, right? He's like, actually, we're gonna give you water.
And that's it.
I mean, we'll get by with that, but I was expecting something fun.
Oh well.
Anyway, not to push this on any longer than it has to be. If you watched it with us, thank you so much for joining us. Again, I was Jonathan Rodriguez, otherwise known as Azzy, and I'm going to get it right.
Come on now.
Is Nicholas Murga, otherwise known as Roy. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.